Hello everyone. This video is more about students opportunities and also for postdocs. I have also uploaded this on my Hindi channel if you want to listen in Hindi. So one thing, I am getting lots of these emails about scholarships. It's really different in Australia compared to the US. Sometimes people they say, oh, I want to start in fall, and these seasons are not used here in Australia. So don't copy everything what you are doing for the US people. Okay, first MSc. In MSc, we don't really have scholarships in Australia. MSc is like a coursework plus research. It is similar to like in most South Asian countries. Okay, so there is not really any scholarship. People are coming here self-funded, but as a student, an international student, you are allowed to work for 24 hours per week. So students actually, they pay from their pocket all fee. Fee is really very high in Australia compared to the US. But then also you can, work throughout your candidature. And then if you are interested, you can apply for PhD or their scholarship. Second is PhD or MPhil. Yes, there are scholarships. MPhil is master in philosophy, and then PhD. Here we don't really have coursework, all research work only. Scholarships are very competitive. You can't really just think that you submit an application and there is a scholarship for you. Very rarely we get direct scholarship. Like in the last 10 years, I got only like last year 3 scholarships, and I have that option of choosing myself. Okay, but when you compete for scholarships, it's very different. It's more about you. Maybe 80-90% is about you. They will check your OGPA. Many students, they have got 4 out of 4 or 10 out of 10. So you need to really understand. If you have got only like 7 out of 10, to me, forget in some of these universities scholarships. Second is university ranking, where you did your BSc or MSc. So that ranking is really important. And third, they will see a little bit about publication, but also publication. If you have got publication, there are 10 authors and you are somewhere in middle, forget about that one, because that will give you negative impression that your name was added, you did not contribute much. So you need to lead these ones if there are publication. Also, they should be in an impact factor journal, not really just a journal with without any scopus or without any impact factor. So that's MSc. If you go to the US, that's much easier, much cheaper. Here fees are really very high. In Australia, in my universities, it's about 50,000 Australian dollar per year. So now you see. So that's why here, I think many universities don't allow self-funded PhD, because sometimes a student come and then they change here because they can't afford. It's like 3 to 4 years, and then it's a very expensive country. But in the US, fees are very, I think, minimal, but also most of these supervisors or project leaders, they get scholarships. So they allow that thing. So it's much easier there. And especially I'm talking about in the weed science area. Then also, search carefully before you apply. Don't really just try to enter in other country. It should be your interest. And here, it's very important that initial first 3 months, 4 months, you have to study a lot, literature review. We don't really just give or do this thing. I think it's better always you develop yourself, your ideas. We just have like a broader project that you have to do this one, but small ideas and how your thesis will come together, it's your responsibility. So you have to read here. It's not really just doing work and that's it. Okay, and I think it's become a little bit tougher here. Earlier, your thesis was examined by only 2 examiners, but now we have got oral examination also. So it means you should really do your all research, with all questions raised and whether you have answered them or not. So it should be really expanded one in simple terms. Now I come to postdocs. Many people, they send they think that, oh, there are lots of opportunities and anyone can take you directly. No, forget about that one. Before COVID, many of these countries used to have that program where they bring people from developing countries, but not now. And especially like my funding is from growers. They don't really want to see people all coming from outside, and they don't really have knowledge. So when I say postdoc, it here in Australia, it's a job, not really like training. In the US, it is still a training. What's that mean? That after 1 or 2 years, you are supposed to develop your own program or go to another level. But in Australia, even if you are 55, 60 years old, you can still be a postdoc. Okay, so it's a job. And what's that mean? That they are advertised. You can't really give direct to anyone. So they are advertised, and then we interview, and then we take those candidates. Now, second is when you come here, or if you are given a chance, or if somebody favors you, it's your responsibility to develop your program here. In the first 3 or 6 months during your probation, if you can't really develop, then it means it's not really for you, this role. You have to do hard work. Okay, and if you are only from 9 to 5 type of guy, I don't think that this position is for you, because initially when you come from overseas, it's a new area. You have to build your local knowledge, and you have to communicate with growers, agronomists, all here, and also develop your own program. So it means you have to do hard work. So this is really important during your postdoc. Also, sometimes people think that, oh, postdoc, you go there and you sit in office. Forget about that one. Okay, here you have to do your own work. Physical work also you have to do. Even I am professor, I am team leader, project leader, still I have to do some physical work. So that's not here. You will not get labor, that, oh, I will have labor, or you ask them, or fill these ones pots, or transplant for me, or do this thing. No, you have to do everything yourself. And if somebody is helping, you will work with them. You can't really just go and sit and order something or do this thing. That's not for you. Okay, if you want that thing, then you need to bring your own funding. Otherwise, be ready to have hard work. Okay, there was another point I wanted to raise is trials. If you are in research, and that's, as I mentioned, mostly we are in research and not really teaching position for postdocs. So it means you have to visit your trials every day, and that's what I prefer. If you are just sitting in office without going and monitoring your trials, it means you are not really a good researcher. That's at least I feel. Always you have a curiosity, oh, what happened to those plants, or or can I go and check my trials or my plots, okay, if they are within your area or within your institute. Okay, so that's really important if you're coming here. So be prepared for that one. Idea here for postdoc is you need to lead your project. So my responsibility, I write projects, I bring funding, I hire you, but then it's your responsibility to run that project. If you miss any deadlines, I think that will go negative, I think, for everyone, including me as project leader, for the university, and then we may not really get future funding. So it's very important for you, and also to develop new ideas. If you are a postdoc and you have not read a single paper in 1 year, I don't think that this role is for you. So it's better I can hire technicians. I can have maybe 2 technicians with the same one. Now you need to really understand also, people from overseas, they think that there is always money for for postdocs. No, that's not true, because this money comes from Australian taxpayers. So it means you should also be ready to show that you have got that potential. And some areas where they have maybe fundamental type of research, which I don't really have. I have got more applied. So my funding comes usually from growers. So it means you have to work with growers, you have to go with them, communicate with them. So every funding body, or every there's a team, they have got different requirements, so you need to really check whether you are suitable for that position or not. Okay, if you have got any questions related to that, please ask me. I'm happy to answer those ones, but make sure that when you send these emails either for scholarships or jobs, you know already what are their rules. Also, in Australia, we have to, I think, show, or when you get a visa, you come from overseas, you get a visa, we have to show that why we selected you. And if you are not really doing that work in the first 6 months, I don't think that that will be considered a positive